People of the internet, how into internet mandem, if you like. How is it going? It's Multiplier here. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain to you in Ableton the difference between EQ8 and autofilter. EQ8, autofilter. What's the difference? As I will prove to you, the difference is whether or not the filter is stationary or moving. For example, in EQ8, you could sort of do some of that action. Whereas if you wanted to move it, maybe to do a filter sweep, something like that. Oh, I'll show you the sound. For those filter sweeps, either fast or slow, if you wanted to do that, then instead use autofilter and sort of make it do the same thing. And then I can, mouse! Bleep. And then to sort of make it do what you want it to do. The clue is in the name. Autofilter, like automate or move about, either with a controller or with automation. Either way works. One more time and then I'll prove it. EQ8 sounds best stationary, but autofilter sounds best moving. And of course, both of them take exactly the same amount of time to set up. Now, let me prove all this to you. Bleep, 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 bleep. Let's turn off autofilter, like so. And to better prove this to you, because the difference is normally rather subtle, if you choose a normal EQ curve, what I'm going to do is change it to a super steepness, a 4 times sort of guy, this sort of thing. Steeper. Ooh, I've got too many. Turn off all of these, make it simple. Simples, there you go. So check this out. Now, as I play this to you, listen for some crackles, sort of crackly sound, like a sort of thing. In particular, most noticeable, or in fact, pretty much only noticeable when the filter is moving. See if you can hear it. You will definitely need good speakers or headphones for this, but that's entirely okay. Can you hear that crackly quality? Almost like it's stepping about and crackling and almost like just a bit of artifact, mistake. Funny, because I was making a mistake with the words. You might call them artifacts or mistakes, and artifacts is the right word. Things, sounds that shouldn't be there. That crackle is not a part of what we want. It's not a part of the original sound or what we want to do with this filter sweep. I'll do it one more time. Maybe it'll be even more noticeable with a higher resonance. Oh, it is. Now, you should definitely be able to hear this. Now, if you can't hear this, rewind a little bit and listen, because these are the sorts of details you should be able to hear. So it's a crackly sound. It's really important you can hear it. It's the whole proof behind all this. Awesome. That's the crackle. Now, what we should have been hearing is something more like this. No crackle. I've got to press stop. I've got to press stop. No crackle. No crackle. Fantastic. I'll do it again for even more double proof. Pretty good proof, multiplier. Pretty good proof. 0 crackles when I'm moving autofilter, but tons of crackles when I'm using a steep curve on EQ8. Now, as I say, it's certainly most noticeable when you use steep curves. Now, you will hear a little bit. So I suppose there are 2 things that make it more noticeable. The steepness of the curve in EQ8 and also how quickly you move it. So to be honest, in practice, if you do really slow slow things like that, you're probably not going to hear much of a mistake. Yes, there will be a tiny amount of this crackle, but it'll be super subtle, and chances are nobody will hear it. In fact, you probably won't hear it because it's almost too subtle to be heard. But if you start moving it quickly, or choosing, or choose better words, multiply, or if you choose a steep low pass or high pass filter curve, that is when you start to hear the most mistakes when moving EQ8. And yes, that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Once you've seen how. My name has been Multiplier, and I will catch you. And I will catch you guys on there. Flippity flip.